Now on to some weather updates from across the world. Let's begin with India. Heavy rain drenched parts of the national capital on Friday morning, prompting the weather office to issue alerts forecasting moderate to heavy rain accompanied by thunderstorms throughout the day. IMD also predicted extremely heavy rainfall in the next 3 hours in Kerala, with red alerts issued in 7 districts of the state. The flash flood affected regions in Kerala are likely to witness intensified rainfall over the next 2 days under the combined influence of cyclonic circulations over the Bay of Bengal. Meanwhile, swell waves measuring 1.2 to 1.4 meters in height have been forecast until Thursday night in various parts of the state, including the Thiruvananthapuram, Kollam and Alappuzha coast. Due to the possibility of a surge in waves during this period, fishermen are advised to operate boats with vigilance, said an IMD weather bulletin. Also, the flood situation in Assam remained critical as 2 more deaths reported, taking this year's flood-related death toll to 97, while the number of affected people rose to over 1.68 lakh across 15 districts. Golaghat is the worst-hit district with nearly 54,000 people affected, followed by Sivasagar and Jorhat. And for more on the weather, we have Subina Roy joining us from Sivasagar, Assam, and we have Vivek Narayanan joining us from Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Well, Vivek, my first question to you: with red alerts issued in 7 districts and extremely heavy rainfall forecast in the next 3 hours, what are the immediate challenges for Kerala's disaster management authorities, also especially in the flash flood affected regions?
Yes, the immediate challenge of the the NDRF teams and the local police and the SDRF is to ensure that those people who are living in the low-lying areas, especially in Alappuzha and Pathanamthitta, are moved to a safer locations. Now, there are around 350 relief camps as we speak right now, but there are around 17,000 people who are already moved to these relief camps. But the problem is, in these areas, there are even people who are stranded in these inundated areas in Alappuzha and Pathanamthitta. Remember, Alappuzha is a very low-lying area, and even a small amount of rainfall could actually increase the water levels in these backwaters, especially in the backwaters of Kuttanad and Upper Kuttanad. Now, this is indeed a major challenge. But at this point of time, now that a red alert has been issued by the IMD and there is heavy rains that's lashing across central Kerala, especially Alappuzha, Ernakulam, Thrissur, it is going to be a major challenge for the government because, the water levels in these rivers are increasing as we speak, and if the people living on the either side of the coast of these coasts are not moved to a safer location, it's going to be a major disaster. But as far as the hilly areas, especially the tourist spots like Idukki, Pathanamthitta, Munnar, Kottayam are concerned, landslides and landslips are a major issue. Even as we speak right now, just half an hour back, there was a major landslide that's been reported in Ernakulam. But thank God that there were no people who are staying nearby, and this happened just a few hours back, and that was indeed a major disaster. But apart from that, in the last 12 hours, there has no been major landslides, but the red alert that's been issued is a major concern, which clearly means that the rain is not going to recede very soon, but things are coming back to normalcy, especially in North Kerala. But Central Kerala, especially Alappuzha, Pathanamthitta, still remains a major concern because the water level in these places are still not receded. People are still staying in these areas, and some of them are still unwilling to go to the relief camps. And the NDRF and the SDRF teams are trying to persuade them and trying to move them to the relief camps. Back to you.
All right. Subina, as Assam's flood death toll reaches 97 and over 1.68 lakh people, as we know, remain affected, what factors are making this year's flood situation particularly severe, and what relief measures are currently underway there?
Well, Nipakshi, as you can see, this is intense heat which Assam has been experienced over the past few years. Intense heat and intense rainfall.
Yes.
This is one of the results of climate change, you can say. Right now we are here in Sivasagar, where you can see just behind me, that is the Disang river. This is the Disang Ghat, which had overflowed till here. As you can see, the water hasn't yet receded, and you can still see the waters and the kind of silt that has been deposited. And because of the climate change factors, several factors like deforestation, there is heavy runoff, heavy siltation from the mountains, and therefore resulting in heavy siltation of the Brahmaputra, which is in other ways shallowing the river, resulting in the overflowing of the river towards the floodplain areas and the other areas of Assam. And that is why this year Sibsagar, Soraideo, Golaghat, Jorhat has been hit the worst.
Right.
These are the areas which never experienced such kind of floods. Other areas of Assam experience flood. But this time in 50 years, these three districts has experienced the worst of the flood, and this is being compared to the 1950 earthquake, which had hit Assam, and one of the worst humanitarian tragedies during 1950s. So this time again the situation is critical. The government is accelerating its efforts on the rehabilitation process, on the rebuilding the lives of the people who have been affected by these floods. As you can see, the work is continuing on restoring these national highways. Right now we are here in National Highway 37, which is like the lifeline of Assam. It just connects from right from Sadia to Guwahati. So you can see how water has inundated, and this is one of the highest areas in Assam since it is a national highway. And you can see how the repair work is going on. Yesterday, the Chief Minister gave out financial assistance to students who have been affected by the floods. Then the Union Health Minister had visited yesterday. He reviewed the flood situation in Assam and has assured full assistance from the central government. Nipakshi.
Thank you so much, Subina and Vivek, for giving us all that information from Assam and Kerala.